What is up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the JoyGrip from Skull&Co. This just came out a few weeks ago. This is essentially a Joy-Con grip with a few tricks up its sleeve, which I will get to a little bit later. Now, I paid $17.99 with free shipping, and that was a pre-order special, which has since expired. So if you're interested in picking one of these up, it will cost you $19.99, which is right on par with the ChargeGrip from Nintendo. But with all the other Joy-Con grips on the market, is this worth buying? Well, let's take a look. Now, before we get started, I just wanted to mention that Skull&Co makes some of the best accessories for the Nintendo Switch when it comes to innovation, quality, and value. They make everything from docks, grip cases, thumb grips, and even Wi-Fi adapters. And this is my third Skull&Co product, so I have some pretty high expectations for it. All right, so with all that out of the way, let's check this puppy out. So here's the packaging it came in. Nothing flashy. Let's take this out of here. So here is the charging base. And as you can see, this is not your normal Joy-Con grip design. We got the USB-C charging port here on the top. And what that's going to do is when you attach your Joy-Cons, it's going to charge them while they're attached. So I'm just going to plug this in and you'll see that we've got power. It's not going to charge the grip itself. There is no battery in this. So just be aware of that. A lot of people were upset when the official Nintendo Charge Grip came out. I think they felt misled. They thought that you could charge this base and then you could charge your Joy-Cons wirelessly. I'm sure they probably did that to keep costs down, and honestly, I don't see myself using this charge port very much. The main reason that I purchased this was for the interchangeable grips, so let's check those out. So this particular kit comes with two interchangeable size grips, whereas if you got a Nintendo Switch grip case that holds the actual Switch itself, those usually come with three. I'm assuming they went with two just because they figured you're probably going to like one more than the other, or they give you the ability to mix and match these two sizes. So this one here is, I think, what they call a trigger grip. It's got that little kind of for your index finger there. And then we've got these two slots here on the back. And what we're going to do is we're just going to slide that in until it pops. And get the corresponding color here until that pops. And to be perfectly honest, this is very comfortable. You can see I've got my index fingers right here. They fit nicely. It's got a real comfortable feel to it. The cool thing about this is that you can take these off and then say I want more of an asymmetrical kind of a feel, sort of like the Satisfy. So as you can see here, one is much larger than the other. Give you a look there on the back. And that's because, like, ergonomically, your hand, I guess, sort of likes a different position, at least what Satisfy says. I've got a Satisfy grip on my Switch Lite, and I do like that. But yeah, this feels really, really nice. I mean, borderline like almost Pro Controller. Now, let's compare this to the other ones that have been out on the market for a while. So here's the official Nintendo Charge Grip. And at first glance, it might look basically the same, but there's a lot of differences here. You can see the size of the grips here. It's quite different. And the Nintendo ones are just very, very smooth plastic. It's a very poor design. Honestly, it's better than nothing, but it's not that great. Now, the one that I was using as my go-to when I played Pac-Man 99, since I used the D-pad on the Joy-Con, was this Power A one. And it has a much larger grip than this. You can see those are quite a bit larger. And it's also got this rubber coating on this bottom half. And this one's pretty comfortable. The problem with this one is, so let's go ahead and slide these in. And apparently I am not alone in this. Most of them do this. So the red one is locked in and it won't move. But watch the left side. I'm just going to take the bottom of my hand here and look at that. And that's not the fault of my Joy-Con. It doesn't have anything to do with the latch in here. It's actually in here. And apparently that everybody that buys one of these pretty much says the same thing. They just don't lock. So with not a lot of aggressive play, I was getting this thing to slide out, which was unacceptable. So the plan was to find just a better Joy-Con grip. one that is similar in comfort to this one, maybe a little bit better, but much better quality. All right, so how does this one stack up? Got a nice satisfying click. Very, very solid. That one's in there. And it's not going anywhere. Yeah, I can't get it out. And that's good. But yeah, that feels very, very nice. I gotta say, they did a great job of matching these colors, and this is not the only color they have. As a matter of fact, if you go on their website, they've got every single color of every Joy-Con combination that you could possibly find. They got the Animal Crossing, they've got the new Mario that just came out, they've got the Fortnite colors, got the Splatoon ones, they're all there. So don't worry about, well, they won't be able to match my Joy-Con colors. Trust me, they got you covered. Now, if you want to take these off, just put a little pressure and then they just pop right off. Just that simple. Very innovative product. Now, one last little thing that's a nice little attention to detail. Got this little stand here with the Skull&Co branding, and it'll stand up here. And what's nice about it is the other Joy-Con grips did the same thing, but the difference was they didn't have this little stand. So basically, if you rest this on a coffee table or something, maybe a rougher surface, it was actually resting on your Joy-Cons or the bottom of your grip, so you could scratch those up. And I love that attention to detail. Now let's compare it to a Pro controller. It's actually not that much difference in size. So there you go, guys. Now, while this is not a Pro controller, it's still a really nice alternative, especially when you're playing a game with multiple people. Everybody wants the nice controller. Nobody wants the shitty one. And who has 3 or 4 Pro controllers laying around? So this is a nice option to have. This will be my go-to Joy-Con grip when I'm not using my Pro controller. For sure, 100%. The price is right, and I don't mind that it charges wirelessly while I play. I could care less. Let's just plug that in just to show you. There you go, it's charging these Joy-Cons right now. So there you go, guys. That is a look at the Joy Grip from Skull&Co. I will leave a link in the description if you're interested in purchasing one. It's currently $19.99 with free shipping, but do keep in mind that it ships from China, so delivery times may vary. And as always, if you liked the video, make sure to give it that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. All right, guys, I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. What the fuck is going on?